All right, guys, so in today's video, we're going to talk about why you should choose to use a contractor that uses CompanyCam as part of their process. So let's get started. If you know anyone that works in the roofing industry, especially on the sales and production side, you've probably heard them complain about, oh my God, my camera roll is nothing but roofing pictures. And so these people over at CompanyCam created an app. It's absolutely amazing. It syncs with your CRM, and so all the customer information is kept within it. And basically, you take any amount of photos and videos that you would like, and they're automatically in the job folder. So you don't have to worry about gumming up your camera roll with these photos. They go straight into CompanyCam. They're housed on data servers, and it's a service that you can use. And so within the industry, it's becoming more and more common for people to use it, but there's still a lot of contractors out there that don't use it. And today we're going to go through 3 reasons why you should choose a contractor that uses CompanyCam. And so the 3 of them are extreme documentation. So any kind of construction project, there's going to be a lot of moving parts. You need before pictures, you need after pictures. You want to make sure that you leave the property better than when you found it. And if you make a mistake, that you have the documentation to make sure you own up to it and fix it. The second thing is customer accessibility. So a lot of customers nowadays, they want to be able to follow the process in real time. And so this app allows the contractor to give a window to the customer. So they don't have to be home during the build. They can still go to work. They can take their kids to the park. They can do whatever they had to do, but they can still be there with the contractor on the roof going over the photos in real time. And the last thing is insurance work. So as we all know, a lot of the roofing industry is composed of insurance work. So hail damage, storm damage, fallen trees, all that kind of stuff. And insurance companies, it's all about proof. You have to prove that there was a storm. You have to prove that there was enough damage. You have to prove that this claim is valid. And so the best way to do that is through extreme documentation. And just like it allows the customers to access all of the information that the contractor has, it also allows insurance companies to access it very quickly. You don't have to download all the photos. You don't have to take them on a digital camera and upload them and this and that, resize the photos, lose resolution on the photos, all that kind of stuff. So again, the first one is extreme documentation, right? So it allows for unlimited photos and videos. I mean, if you wanted to go out there and take 1,000 photos of a home, you could do that. If you wanted to go out there and take 15 minutes worth of video, you can do that. And it's not gonna take up all the memory on your phone. It's not gonna take up all the memory on your computer. The second thing is it allows for all of those photos to be annotated, meaning if you have a valley, we can put arrows to the valley, we can zoom in, we can circle things, we can put descriptions, we can show you exactly where in this picture the problem is to help the homeowner and or the insurance company understand what's going on. And so it just helps with communication, right? So the number 1 complaint on the BBB every single year is roofing companies, and most of those are because of bad communication. The scope of work was off, or this was off, that was off, and it wasn't communicated properly. So this allows us to really get granular with what we're going to be doing and give the customer a really rigid set of expectations before we get started. And again, the last thing is description. So most people don't know what they're looking at when it comes to roofing. That's why you hired a professional, and so it allows us to relay onto you a lot of our expertise right there in the photo with annotations. The second thing is customer accessibility, like we've gone over. So it allows us to take a lot of before pictures and a lot of after pictures. It allows us to show you completed pictures in real time. So, you know, in our system, when we complete the job, we move it over to the job completed portion in our CRM. It sends out some automatic emails, and it also sends out a link to the photos. So you can see right there in real time at the end of the job, like, hey, these are the before pictures, during pictures, after pictures. So you can see the whole cycle of the job and you can see it completed. And that just gives a lot of homeowners peace of mind that it was done correctly and that they're willing to share the photos and all that kind of stuff. The other thing is it also allows for customers to follow along. So in the situation where you run into an unforeseen condition and that unforeseen condition is going to lead to a change order or something like that, it allows them to click on the link, open it up, and see all the photos that have been uploaded in real time. Again, you can create a report and send it to them to give them more clarification, but If they're active and looking at the photos, they might already be able to see exactly what it is. You can go in, put some annotations on the photo, say, hey, this is the photo to look for. They look at it, they say, oh, okay, yeah, we need to replace that decking, or we need to add new chimney flashing, all that kind of stuff. So it allows ease of change orders. It allows them to understand what's going on and just remove any doubt that what is going on is necessary. And then the last thing is insurance work, right? So we've already kind of gone over this, but insurance work is 100% dependent on proof. They need proof that it was impacted by hail. They need proof it was impacted by wind. They need proof that there was 2 layers of shingles if there was, that there's underlayment, that there's ice and water shield, before and that we put it back after. A lot of things are gonna be called paid when incurred, PWI, meaning they want proof that we actually did it before they pay for it. Because there are a lot of contractors out there that'll go out there and not install the ice and water shield, won't install the valley metal, won't install the drip edge, the starter shingle, all that kind of stuff. They'll cut corners that way. And so this is the insurance company's way to protect themselves. And it's easy when using this app for the homeowner and the contractor to make sure that the full scope of work is paid for and that they're making the correct margins on the roof because they documented it correctly and sent it in. It also allows for ease of closeout paperwork because you can just create a PDF with all the photos or just send them a link. They can review them very quickly, see what happened on the roof, release final payment, bing, bang, boom, done. And you don't have to worry about mailing large files that they can't open because their systems don't let them, all that kind of stuff. So basically, when you're working with a company that uses CompanyCam, you're definitely just gonna have a much better, more streamlined process. It's gonna be easier on you, it's gonna be easier on the contractor. And let's face it, with the amount of complaints and all that kind of stuff that goes along with contractors, you wanna work with someone that has as smooth and streamlined of a process as possible. So we definitely recommend CompanyCam to any startup companies out there that are wanting to do this, not just roofing, flooring, building, anything. CompanyCam is definitely a great app, and as a homeowner, if your company isn't using CompanyCam, I would recommend maybe going out and looking at another company that does use it, see how much better their process is, and I'm sure it'll be surprising. So I hope you guys learned something in this video. If you enjoy this kind of content, head on over to our YouTube page and give us a subscription. And then if you like the content, head on over to our TikTok, our Facebook, and our LinkedIn, and also give us a follow there. Thank you guys, and have a great day.